Hello, this is Corrado with eLearnCommerce, and today I will show you how a coaching platform works and of which pieces it is composed of. Okay, so take out a piece of paper and a pen. Be ready to take some notes. I will show you all the pieces it is composed of, and then we will go into some details and I will give you some suggestions on which other pieces you can add depending on your specific situation. Okay, so basically it's very simple. A coaching platform requires the delivery of knowledge, and a coaching platform requires the ability to have a structured conversation with the coachee. So it's conversations and knowledge delivery. Okay, so these are the two pieces. So on the one hand, we have an index page. Now, you want to use an index page if you have a lot of courses on your platform, anything from like 6 to 20 to 50 courses. Now, this is a classical index page. We have a left to right index page as well. You want to use that one if you have like courses and content items which go into the 50 plus 100 or something like that. Yeah. Then you want to make it very easy because the left-right index page enables you to further categorize the content. So the goal with the index page, what's the goal? The goal is to make it very easy for anyone to find something very quickly. That's why you want to create an index page. Someone needs to log in and then makes a click, log in, and then he has the index page here and easily can go and click through things and find stuff. This is why you want to build an index page. Now, there are coaching platforms which just have a course or maybe two, okay? Or maybe even three. Now, in that case, for example, you can create just a regular page on your WordPress and name it, and then you can embed the course directly on a page. I have seen that too. So you can play it in whichever way you like. I like index pages myself because they enable you to have everything on one page, and it's very easy to find things, and users and learners don't have to go and click around to find things. Okay, so two ways to deliver knowledge, or actually three. You make a left to right index page, you make a classic index page, or you embed courses on your platform, on your coaching platform. So that's one piece. The next piece that is very important here is the profile. So in the very beginning, when you create a coaching platform, you want to go, or any kind of platform, you want to go through the 1 minute planner, because it will force you to answer a few fundamental questions which are very important to have very clear before you start actually building your platform. One very important piece of the 1 minute planner is the creation of the membership map. It's very important because even in your coaching business, you will have different levels. Okay, so you will have a basic level, you will have an intermediate, and you will have a very advanced level. Let's work with silver, gold, platinum. Okay, just for the sake of this argument. The coachees on the silver level might have access to limited resources. Now, in terms of coaching, what's the one thing they need to have access, or the two things they need to have access to? Or let's put it in a different way. We need to regulate access to two fundamental resources. One is knowledge and one is time. So knowledge depends, we're talking about courses and content. That's you organize that on the index page. Now time is the coach's time. Okay, so the silver level coachees might not have any access to your time. You might want to give them just a way to talk with the others, like you do on a free Facebook group, Okay, very often in business, what happens in a coaching business is that they would have a free Facebook group. Okay, and in this free Facebook group, people can talk with each other, they can warm up to each other, the coach can make posts, but he doesn't grant direct access to himself in a free Facebook group. Okay, you want to do that maybe and grant this access to the gold and platinum members. Let's just make an example. Okay, so without having a Facebook group, we want to make exactly the same thing on our platform. We have a free level, we have a silver level, and we have a gold level, and we have a platinum level. So let's play with this. We can make an example and say, okay, the free level has just access to knowledge. All right, all they can do is access the content. The silver level has access to content and a group conversation. Okay, that means that they can access all the knowledge, and I would then, as the admin, create a learning channel, a group learning channel, and now they can use and speak with each other and with all the other coaches that are on your platform. Okay, so first, free level has access to knowledge only. Second level has access to knowledge and group conversations. And now the gold level has access to knowledge, group conversations, and a limited amount of one-on-one with you as a coach each month. Okay? And the platinum level has access to knowledge, to group conversations, and to advanced more hours one-on-one with you. It's very important when you create a coaching platform that you get this right before you start building it out. And it directly hinges on the way you structured your coaching business. Okay, so you need to have this clear. Not having this clear, creates a situation where you're not able to do a good job building your platform, your coaching platform. You need to have this very, very clear before you start. What are the different levels in my business, in my coaching business, and what kind of access do these different levels have to me and to the content and to the knowledge that I have on my platform? Once you have this plan, this will enable you to actually go and create a menu on the profile which is personalized for each level that you have. Okay, for example, the free level that we just talked about in this example just has access to knowledge. Okay, so I can decide that the free level has the welcome video, the welcome point, and then I will show them the membership status so they can upgrade to the next levels, the silver, gold, or platinum. I can make my case here. I can link some sales pages here where I can make a very extended case why they should upgrade, and then create a very easy way for them to purchase it using the sales engine with a buy button and everything on these sales pages. I can also directly link from here and enable them to access. Now the silver level clients that I have, they will have, as we said before, they will have access to knowledge and they have access to group conversations. Okay, so they would see when they log in, or when the free people upgrade, they would see welcome, they see the membership status, they would see this point, your class. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, this is what they would see. Okay, in this case, what can they do? They can actually speak with each other on this thread, like in a free Facebook group. They can exchange files, they can exchange experiences. They can even, if you use the private messaging module, they can even navigate to each other's profile and send each other messages. Yeah, when they click here, then the messaging center opens, and this is how that works if you want to enable them to have private conversations. Now, we said that the silver level people don't have hours to book with you. The gold level people have that. So the gold level coachees or clients or members on your platform or in your business, when they log in, on that level, they would see welcome. They have the ability to book time with you. Here you can embed any kind of calendar in the profile. And they would have a learning channel. They have the group conversation and they have the one-on-one conversation with you directly as well. And they have the membership status. The one-on-one conversation now on the coaching platform can be structured to help the coach actually get the business done and help the client as much as possible to achieve the goal that he signed up for. So the conversation filters here enable you to structure this conversation you have with your client. You can customize this and say, okay, let's make this a private file repository. You can also then say, okay, instead of having this videos, I will just call this the coaching call history or something. Yeah, coaching call recordings. You would do a coaching call with your client on Zoom. You would then upload it to some file sharing service, and then you would post it here, the link to that coaching call recording, and then you can have a conversation with your coaching client about this. Now, if after the coaching call that you have with a one-on-one client, the result is, okay, now we had a 1-hour conversation, you can make a short summary of what came out during this call. Or during this call, we recapped this aspect of your personal fitness or of the state of affairs of your business, anything you're coaching in. Yeah, right? So these 3 points came out, and I suggest as your coach that you go through this execution plan that will help you to resolve this issue that we identified together on our coaching call. So you would go grab the URL of that specific execution plan or course, and then you make him a summary here, and you then link him that coaching, execution plan or course, and then you can have a conversation just with him about this one thing, about this one course. Do you have any questions about this? Let me know. Then he can actually post comments, you can reply, and you can have a private conversation, a one-on-one conversation just with him. Now, for example, if you give him a task and you say, okay, go out and do a research or something. You know, it came out that you need to go and research something, or you need to write up a piece about your past, and you need to work and do a writing job or a research job, and then I want you to come back here and upload a PDF of what you've done. Then you can say here, tasks, for example. You can just customize one of these filters and say tasks. Now they can go here and add a post and upload files using this control here, and you can have a conversation, a structured conversation about this one thing with him. You can also use these conversations as a note-taking device, okay? Because if you have a relationship with a coach or with a coachee, you might, or this is what I would like to do, or this is what I do with some of the more advanced clients that I had in the past. I tell them, okay, do this research. Just write me 3 paragraphs down and then come back here and post it in here. Okay, post it in here, and then I will have a conversation with you about this. And I might even record a video like this and then paste the link in here. Here are my comments. Watch this. Here is my feedback for you. And you can have this conversation here on your platform with your coaching clients. So conversations are very important. You then can enable various kind of access to you as well. For example, in this calendar, you can also put specific calendars for each level of membership that you have. This is very important, and you can create a customized menu for each one of your levels. We already said that before. Then you have my discussions. This is kind of the messaging center. Now we don't have many conversations in here, but this is an easy access for you or for the coachee to just access all conversations, reply, stay up to date, and each time they log in, they would see here a notification of how many messages were added, where they were mentioned, and so on and so forth. There is a whole notification system in the back end which will keep them engaged and then coming back. So this is a very interesting or very important thing to set up on the coaching platform. If you want to have this kind of engagement factor sorted out, you would then enable the notifications in the back end. Each time there is a conversation or a mention, they would get a notification. And even if you then add a comment, they would be notified about this. And the platform, the whole goal of the platform is to actually automate this whole relationship. You know, give you as a coach the way to manage the relationship with your clients in a very great way. Yeah, because you don't have pieces all around the place. You don't have conversations in one place and knowledge delivery in another place, and this other piece in the calendar. Yeah, you need to go to this other link. You don't have these pieces all around. You have them all in one location. Now let's get back to the beginning of this. A coaching platform is a student and a content-centered type of platform. And the two pieces that you have there are conversations and knowledge delivery. So now you need to go back and analyze, following the 1-minute planner, how is your business or coaching business structured? What kind of levels of access do you have to you as the coach, time, and to the knowledge that you have on your platform, your courses, your action plans, your execution plans, and so on and so forth. So you need to make a plan, a membership map. That's how we call it in the 1-minute planner. Once you have that, now you can structure your coaching platform, and this will enable you to coach a high number of people or clients in a very efficient manner. So one of the tasks that you have, for example, and here I will close this, is, okay, when you make the membership map, you want to regulate access to your knowledge and to your courses and to you. Okay, so the coaching platform is composed out of eLearnCommerce, the personalized learning module, and the private messaging module. Okay, so when you do this, you want to create this membership map, and then you want to create learning channels. Now, there are two types of learning channels. There is group learning channels, and there is one-on-one learning channels. Okay, so we discussed, we went through this just a moment ago. One-on-one conversations are just conversations, and they have access to you as a coach and your time. And time is limited, so you need to be very clear on which level has this kind of access to you. And then you have group learning channels where you can enable them to speak with each other and enable a group conversation between all of them on your platform. Okay, so on your membership map, you want to create a plan on who has access to what kind of knowledge and who has access to what kind of conversation, one-on-one or group. So these are the three elements that you actually need to have very clear and very structured on your membership map. Who has access to what kind of knowledge and who has access to what kind of conversation, one-on-one or group. Let me know if this was of value for you, and if you have any questions, please add it in the comments below. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.